Guys, I'm legit one of those people that could sit in their house all day for days at a time and not go anywhere. That didn't used to be me. That didn't used to be me at all. I'm high key mad that I have to leave this house. It's no one's fault but my own. Well, it's not even mine. I have to go see my nail lady. Well, let me wait. You're going a little too fast. So I usually get dip polish, and I usually get one coat of gel over it, because dip, I hate like when it starts lifting, that when you start doing your hair and stuff. I'm looking at these people putting up, are they putting up their decorations right now in the rain? Oh no. Oh well. Anyways, the dip gets stuck under, not the dip, your hair gets stuck under your nails. That's why I get one coat of gel underneath it. This one freaking finger, and I got my nails done like a week ago, and when I do it with the dip and then one coat of gel, it's like a cheat also. It usually lasts me about 3 weeks. Come on, go. Shoot, now this other guy's, I hate this intersection. It usually lasts me about 3 weeks, but for some reason this one finger, and of course it's right before I have to go out of town, it's lifting right here, and I tried to file down this part just to see if I could just hang on to the nail for like another week. Not happening. It did good at first, and now it's lifting. So I text my nail tech and I was like, hey, are you in right now? And she goes, yeah, come on if you can come right now. So I'm going to get my nail fixed. It is nasty outside right now. It is super nasty. My husband was gone all day. He was at the VA appointment, and yeah, I said he went to Cairo, but he actually went to get his allergy shots at the VA, and he went to go run some errands. So if you are new to my channel, my husband's been retired for like 6 years. So he just chills all day, and that's goals for me. I have a few more months and I'm gonna be right there with him. But yeah, I was just happy in the house all day in pajamas, watching Christmas. Gigi was not acting like a brat. She was on the couch taking a nap. I just had some tea ready, and then my husband got home and I was helping him bring in the stuff from Costco, and this nail just started acting up, and then I lifted it a little bit and I was like, yep, this is not gonna last me for my trip this week. So I'm gonna have to get my butt in this car in this nasty weather and head to the nail shop. So that's where I'm headed right now. That's where I'm headed. So I really was gonna stay home all day yesterday too, and I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but she doesn't work on Tuesdays. And once I go to you for any type of service, I'm the type of person that tries to. She's been doing my nails for over 2.5 years. I've been here 3 years. I found her at one shop that was closer to my house, but her services were so good that when she moved one exit from my house, she was closer than one exit than my house. She texted me, and she had been doing my nails for like a couple months, and I don't know, I just really like her. And she said, I know this is probably farther from your house, not by far, but she was just like, she basically told me the man at the nail shop was crazy, and that he didn't like them having stand-in appointments, which is real weird because every nail shop that I've been, you're allowed to make appointments. So sometimes I would come there and he would, like, I don't know, like sweatshop work them, and was like, no, if a person was coming in, like say I was coming in at 2:30 and I had an appointment, and there was somebody at 2:15 and she wasn't doing anything, he would like make her take that person at 2:15 that just walked in at 2:15 and say like, screw your appointment. So she didn't like that. So she was like trying to explain to me like he was crazy, and she was like, will you come to the new nail shop where I am? So yeah, here we are. I've been with her for 2.5 years, and anytime my nail messes up, I mean, as it should be, but some people get an attitude, she never has. If my thing chips before 2 weeks, if something happens before 2 weeks, I just go back to her and she fixes it. And like some people told me like horror stories where their nail shop will try to charge them $3, and I'm like, if my nails don't last 2 weeks, I've never had that problem with her, but if my nails don't last 2 weeks and it's not my fault, I don't care if it's just $3. I'm not paying you anything, because that nail should last to me at least 2 weeks. So she's gonna fix it, and I know she's gonna fix it for free, and I always tip her really well. So that's where I'm headed right now in this nasty weather. I'm just hoping that it's about to be 4, and for some reason, like I said, the crazy drivers out here, hopefully I don't run into any accidents. It's only one exit away from my house, but it's not a short exit, it's like a long exit in between. So yeah, we're trying to make it there before anything gets too crazy. If not, on the way home I will go the back way. So yeah, tomorrow now I don't have to leave the house, which I wasn't going to anyways, because I wasn't gonna have, I just feel really bad if I had the opportunity to have someone do my nails that normally does my nails to go ahead and do it. But if this would have happened tomorrow, I would have texted her and been like, girl, I know you're off, I gotta go see somebody else in the shop, because I'm not going to Georgia with a broken nail. Not happening. So that is where we're headed. I told this story, I talked about this for like 5 minutes just to tell you guys about my nail, but that's why I'm out the house. But I could be in my house like all the time. And I think it's because because just traveling in the Navy, you crave being home so much when you're deployed and when you're on the ship, that now, like, after as moving every 3 years and doing all the traveling, like, my body is drained from traveling. I'm beat with traveling. I don't need to take a trip, even though I'm going out of town for 2 days, but I don't need to take an extended trip to anywhere anytime soon. I'm completely happy. I feel like once you get your home as cozy as you want it, where you pay the mortgage, you shouldn't crave being gone more than you crave being in some place that you pay a mortgage in. Like, that should be like your comfort. That should be like your sanity. That's just, I don't know, that's how I see it. And that could be because of the mentality of the fact that, like, I was never home at one point, off and on for 20 years. I was gone here, there, out of the country. And now I get to feel settled. I don't have to move again. Like, it just feels amazing just sitting my butt put, you know, and finally being able, like, to be attached to a home and not say, well, I know this is going to be my place for at least 3 years, and then I have to pick up and move again and make the next place my home. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense to me. So yeah, I'm staying put for a while, so I'm irritated that I have to leave the house, but your girl can't do it. I can't. I mean, I can't. I would have had to go someplace in Atlanta and find them just to fix my nail, and I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna go ahead and be a big girl and handle this business for right now. Ooh, it is so windy outside. My daughter just called me. We're at my nail shop. It's starting to sprinkle. My daughter just called me. I'm so excited that she and I are doing so much better. You guys just don't know how good that feels. But yeah, let me walk in here and find Miss Tammy so I can get this one nail fixed. Let's see. Hi. Hi, hi Tammy, she's gonna fix my nail for me. Yeah, all right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So today's the day right before I go out of town, and hold on, I gotta add all my stuff to this. I don't see how people drink coffee black. I just can't. Oh, I can't do it. I mean, I have sweetener in there, but I can't do it. This is the peppermint espresso again. Ooh, that was bitter. And then I wanted to show you that it says wine cocktail, but it's like a milky consistency. So I don't know. I consider this a liqueur, but it says wine cocktail. So it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going out of town tomorrow. I just wasn't in the mood to go pick up my medicine today. My husband went to go pick it up. I'm still fighting with the insurance company. Well, for my Lizness, for my IBS-C. So hopefully I'll hear back from them soon. I'm gonna drink this down before I put the collagen in because this is pretty full. Much better. But still fighting with them. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But what I wanted to say was that I'm still watching that show, The Later Daters. I guess I'm baffled after being in a relationship for, my husband and I have been together about 16 years, how, I don't know, older people just can't, like some older people can't see the signs. Like, I don't know, everyone has different experiences relationship-wise in their life, right? So there's a woman on this show that kind of concerns me. She seems like a really, really nice lady, really, really nice woman. And she's like kind of chasing this one guy to me who seems kind of like a player. He doesn't seem like he's interested, and I don't see how she's not seeing that. I guess when we get ourselves in certain situations, we're kind of like, we could be blinded to stuff. But I feel like the older you get, those situations become like more apparent, right? So if you do watch the show, it's the lady with the thick black glasses, the very, very thick black glasses. And I'm like, girl, this guy doesn't even remotely seem interested in you. And she went on another date with this other guy he was kind of awkward. No snacks, Gigi. He was kind of awkward, but I think he asked to take her out for her birthday. And she said, no more snacks. No more. And she said no because she didn't know what she was doing, but it was really because she wanted this other guy to come out with her. So she FaceTimes him and he kind of just doesn't seem interested. And she kind of was like, I like him, I want him. And I'm like, I forgot how old she is. She might be 54, 55. But I'm like, girl, you don't see the signs that this guy really is not interested. When a man wants you, I feel like a man is gonna show you that he wants you or that he's interested, especially when you get to be middle aged. Like, I'm not saying men don't play games, because they probably still do, but you know when a man wants you. You're not gonna have to chase him down because he's gonna be chasing you. That's how I look at it. So her name's not Pam. Pam is the white chick. I don't remember her name, but if you guys watch the show, tell me what you think, because this guy, you'll know the guy that she's hunting down. I just feel like, do not scratch on that door for a treat. Look at this girl. Hold on. So this is what she does. She scratches on the door to let me know that I just gave you something. I literally just gave you something out of that door. So you're just gonna look pitiful? Show them, scratch a door. Show them what you do. Go ahead, scratch it. You're embarrassed now? You're embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed. Okay, my soft behind broke down and gave her the treat. It is what it is. She's like my child. So, anyways, yeah, I just feel like, where'd she go? Oh, now you want to sit? I'll be right back. So we're adults and we're just chatting here. I think, and she has 2 children. She's not with the father, which is not a big deal. Obviously, that's why she's on the show. But I think that when we get a certain age, like we know, we should know. Like I want to help her. Like I want to jump through the screen and help this woman. And I'm like, where are her friends? She might not have any friends. She might be like kind of a loner, because it's okay not to have. At this age, I feel like you either still have friends that you've had for a long time, or your husband's your best friend. And that's kind of where I am with my husband and my daughter. When my daughter and I are getting along, like we are right now, like that's my bestie. Like we're in group chats, we talk all day and all of that stuff. So she might not have, because they don't really show any of them with friends, except for the guy Nate that's on there. Like I told you, he's still really good friends with his baby's mother. And they asked them last night, well, why aren't you guys together? And they said, well, our personalities really don't mesh. We decided that our personalities don't mesh. But I'm like, girl, you're walking in this man's house. And then Nate is really weird too. Like every date he goes on, he wants to take a selfie with women that he's not interested in. So I'm like, are you making some like freak show portfolio or something? I would never go out with somebody and be like, and know I'm kind of not interested in them, and say, hey, let's take a selfie. First of all, I don't feel comfortable taking a selfie on the first date anyways. When you're 20, even in their 30s, possibly a first date, you might be smitten like that. But I feel like once you get to like late 30s and middle age, like your antennas go up and you're just trying to see where this person, that would be me. You're just trying to see where this person is trying to go or whatever, to see if they get to a second date. But how would you feel if you went on a first date with somebody and they asked you to take a selfie? Not in your 20s, not in your 30s, at a middle age part of your life. Would that be weird? I don't know. But my husband just got back. I just see him on the Ring camera. We're going to watch some more episodes. If you have not checked out this show, it's on Netflix. And I'm enjoying it so far. But let me know your thoughts if you guys have not watched that show yet. All right. I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow on my way to the airport, because I fly out. Peace. So we didn't do much today. I'm making some Wagyu burgers right now. If you haven't had Wagyu beef, it is so good. I didn't even know what Wagyu beef was. I was out of the loop. My daughter told me about it. It's a really good cut of beef. So right now I'm doing these in the air fryer just for less mess. All I did was season it with some Lowry's seasoning salt and some garlic salt. Over here, I'm making Gigi a small portion. I'm going to make sure I take the grease out. I'm going to add that to her food, because if it's something she can eat, we like to spoil her. So this is her little portion, and then as soon as this is done, I'm going to go ahead and degrease that. I'm going to melt this cheese on top of the patties as soon as they're almost done, and slice some onion. I have some white onion right here. I'm going to go ahead and slice that stick that on the patties as well. And voila, that's going to be what we're eating today. We have some fries. I don't know if he wants some French fries. I don't. This is all I really want to make today. But yeah, let's see. I'm about to flip these. And let's see, come on, time. Okay, so when this gets to 10, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these. Okay, this is the finished product. I put all the condiments on the bottom. These are the condiments that we used. And the onions are underneath the cheese. Gigi had her portion. Did you like your Wagyu? Not gonna answer? Okay, well, that's pretty much it. And see you guys in the next vlog.